Hey, how's it going everyone? What is up? And welcome back to my channel. So, I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but I wasn't going to do a top 5 comic book arcs this week. I was just going to do a Flash and Arrow video, like, together, talking about the crossover, actually. The next crossover. So that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. I'd like to take a quick second to say hello to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope you guys enjoy your stay. So, let's go ahead and get into the video. So, what I want to talk about, as I said a minute ago, the crossover. When, how, and why. Who's going to be involved, what episodes it's going to be at, and what could be going on. So I want to talk about when it could be. Now, the last crossover was the 8th episode of both shows. So I'm thinking the next episode, the next crossover, and I have to talk a little bit about why it could be this long before it is. So I'm thinking at the very least, it's going to be at least, at the very least, the 20th episode of both shows, season 1. And that's going out on a limb. Now, the most possible, least amount of time that it will take is around the 5th episode of next season. Of season 2 of both shows. 5th episode. 5th and 6th. Well, no, just 5th. And I think the most that will, like, the longest time that it's going to take for us to see another crossover, it's probably going to be the 10th episode of season 2 for both shows. I don't think they'll make us wait that long. Maybe they'll just do a crossover every season on the 8th episode. They could, and I would be completely okay with that. But it'd be nice to have 2 crossovers a season, one on the 8th episode and one on the 20th. Now, the reason that they could have one on the 20th, and they might not even be able to have one on the 20th, that's why I say next season 5th episode, because the Rogues and Deathstroke team up and wreak havoc. So, for that to be a Rogues and Deathstroke team up, they would have to wait for the Rogues to actually assemble. Captain Cold and Heatwave are appearing in the next episode. The next episode for Flash, episode 10, is called The Rogue's Revenge. Captain Cold and Heatwave, like I said, will be teaming up and wreaking havoc, capturing Dr. Caitlin Snow. And yeah, that's when we're going to see the assemblance of the Rogues. Now, in like the 16th or 17th or 18th episode, that's when the Trickster is coming in. The Trickster is weird. He's not really a big part of the Rogues, I don't think. But he's still a Rogue. Now, the main ones we're missing here are Mirror Master. And who else? I can't remember all the Rogues right off the top of my head. I think it's just Mirror Master is the main other one that we're missing. Captain Boomerang is already on the show. Well, not the Flash, technically. He's on Arrow. But I think they'll be bringing him over to the Rogues. He'll probably be one of the most dangerous Rogues because we saw those damn fight scenes. He's badass. But, yeah. That's who it's gonna probably be. It's gonna be the Rogues teaming up with Deathstroke. Now let's talk about what they could do. What the plot of their evil plan could be. So I'm thinking that they're going to split up. Deathstroke's gonna be the leader. Deathstroke and Captain Cold, because Captain Cold's just as hard as Deathstroke and they're both going to want to take lead. So it could be those two and the Rogues split up like 2 and 2, depending on how many Rogues we got. Heatwave and Cold and Deathstroke and the Trickster. It could wreak havoc in both cities. If Captain Boomerang's there, then maybe it's Captain Boomerang and Trickster. And Cold and Heatwave. Maybe Deathstroke's just leading. But yeah, I think they could be wreaking havoc. It wouldn't be, I'm not going to say it's going to be the perfect finale episode crossover. Maybe perfect finale episode crossover for season 2. Just this plot. because the rogues will probably be fully assembled by then. But yeah, Arrow's got way too much going on for it to have a finale episode dealing with the Flash and Deathstroke and stuff. So I mean, it's just, and this is that. I think that would be a pretty big episode if they did it like that. So I mean, it's just a matter of when we'll see it, why, and what the plot will be, and that's what I think right there. I think it's gonna be Mirror Master really needs to show up because he is a part, and Gilded Glider, whatever, Captain Cold's sister. She's not really a big part of the Rogues, but she's there. So yeah, that's what I think, guys. I think we'll see the crossover either the 20th episode at the very least, the 5th at the second least, and the 10th episode of next season. The 5th episode of next season or the 10th episode of next season, that's probable. The 20th episode of this season, not too probable, but it would be nice to see it. So anyways, guys, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did in the comments. Let me know what you think about this, when you think the crossover will be the next one, and what you think it will be about, and who's going to be involved. And if you like the video, like the video. And I'll see you guys on the next one.